This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. And if you roll another blunt and keep your mouth shut, I tell you how I became the wicked nigga they call your life. Blackout, 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 yeah. Hey, blackout, man. They speak highly of me when I raise my voice. I gotta shoot a fucking free throw to make my point. My wittiness, leave them stuck in the wilderness.
Back into the episode. Yeah, so yeah, after going into debate about it, y'all, I'm thinking about going with Yahiko, unfortunately. Cause I feel like Natsuki, I'm not gonna get shit. I'm probably not gonna get shit. Oh shit, my phone died. I forgot this is still playing. Yeah, so I'm going with Yakihiko. Someone started a club for depressed and troubled students. It was called the Happy Club, and I thought it had the stupidest name in existence. But that club was for depressed and troubled students. Students with psychological problems. Is it really just a coincidence? Is there anything between the victims and Yahiko Akari? Yahiko? Like, I mean, Yahiko. Like dumb, blonde friend Yahiko. Have you gone crazy, kid? What the hell would that ditch have to do with these crimes? Can you just look it up, please? I hate this doubt. Everyone in my sight is painted as a potential target. Ari, Mr. Ryota, Yahiko, even myself. I just need to find proof that I'm wrong. Right, well, you're one weird kid, like for real. His fingers fly over the tablet. I see its surface flashing in myriad colors like strobe lights at a concert. Then he freezes and drops the tablet. It hits the floor with a shrill clutter. I instantly wince, almost expecting it to shatter into pieces. What? What the fuck? Gingerly, I step forward to pick it up. The screen is a mash of information tidbits from school records, patter feeds, and photos from Instacam. A group picture of a bunch of teens hanging out at the park, faces tagged as Yakihiko, Akari, Kane, Shikuno, Soji, and Haru Banya. A matching pat from Yahiko announcing the very first meeting of the Happy Club. An update from the roommate of Midori Mano, claiming that Yahiko was harassing Midori with the most horrible pickup lines, and she doesn't even like chocolate. A picture of the orientation groups before school started, including Tomo as part of Yahiko's orientation group. He led orientation? Wait, no, never mind that. What is this conspiracy? Like, what is this, some conspiracy? It's like the universe was just waiting for me to dig into Yahiko Akari so that it would flood me with information that could possibly be coincidental. The common thread is Yahiko. No, this is ridiculous. I reject this reality and substitute my own. Shit. Sorry, y'all, that was real too. Oh my god. Well, I mean, maybe there's someone else in common, but there's a trend I can't ignore. And even worse, each victim is progressively closer to Yahiko. Mr. Ryota, if this is true, I look to Mr. Ryota, but he's only staring at the floor. Uncharacteristic shock act all over his face. Mr. Ryota. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. You know how sometimes you get so focused on something that, well, you kind of forget everything else? Does that happen to you? Often. Not you? You seem pretty fixated on that idea that Yahiko is related to these murders. You're not serious, right? I don't know. Everything seems like a possibility now. Like, it's as if I'm stuck in a dark room with only vague shapes and sounds feeling my way around. And then someone turned on my floodlights, leaving weird spots in my vision that have to be hallucinations. Somehow aren't. Just the bell, kid. Guess you better get to class. Class, we're on the verge of discovering something vital about a serial killer. And I have to go to class? No, I should go. More than anything, I need to cool down. Give my mind time to process the shock. Bye, Mr. Ryota. Take care, kid. I see the out of the office and race down the hall. My mind still hazy with thought. There has to be another explanation. I must have missed something. Maybe I just shouldn't think about this until later. When I arrive, I notice that Yahiko is already in his chair. I instantly freeze when I see him, worry still fresh in my mind. But wait, didn't Ruri say that Yahiko has been arrested? After the subway incident, hadn't he been thrown under suspicion of Soji's death? And yet, I saw him at District 6 last night. I definitely ran into Yahiko Akari, and we definitely had some kind of conversation. True, a lot of time passed because of my lapse. There were a good number of hours between the subway incident and the alley incident. But still, is it possible for someone to be released that quickly? Did he use his personal connections? Did he call on his parents to bail him out? No, I'm thinking about this the wrong way. He must have been released because they found out that he was innocent. Maybe bureaucracy isn't as inefficient as I thought. Maybe the case was finished because it was urgent. Wait, hold on, did I hit record? Yeah, I did. Alright. I would have been so mad if I didn't hit record, because then that means I would have had to read that all over again. Yeah, as if that's likely. No, stop thinking about this. This is crazy. I temporarily shut my thoughts out and slip into my chair. Yahiko seems to be browsing through a patter feed. Oh wait, we talked yesterday, back in District 6. It didn't seem like an ordinary conversation either. Are we on good terms? Neutral terms? Bad terms? From my memory, I guess that the encounter was negative. If I act strangely, he'll find out about my lapses. What do I do? Then again, he's got someone's death weighing on his mind. Someone who knows. If he was an innocent witness, he'd be traumatized. He'd be different. How exactly do I act with someone who... Why, hello, good minion. Gah! I jerk backward, but he only grins brightly, waving his hand in front of my face. Feeling a bit under the weather? No worries. I have some coffee. Straight from Buckstar Coffee House. He thrusts an insulated cup at me. I peer through the lips. Sure enough, I see thick caramel liquid that flows in a warm pool. Hesitantly, I take the cup. The heat caresses my cold hands. Is it poison? My mind's surprised. I shut it down. No need to thank me. I'm naturally this generous. No need to thank me. I am naturally this generous. A sharp chill runs down my spine. Is it possible to act so natural after seeing someone die? After seeing blood? Tasting blood? Hearing blood? One blood. Why is he grinning? Why is he acting like nothing happened? I didn't know Soji that well. Even now. Yahiko. Sounds like that's the warning bell. I'm going to chat a little with Mizaki. See if she can help me get the money. Let me chill. He bounces away with a spring in his step. What? Maybe this has something to do with our exchange yesterday. There's no other reason why he'd be able to completely ignore a death. Much less the death of someone he knew. Unless... Students. Seats, please. The rest of our class rushes to their chairs. The commotion drowns out my thoughts. I force myself to pay attention through class. It's preferably to get visions of bloody... Yeah. It's better than getting visions of bloody and beaten bodies, for real. I answer the teacher's questions at every chance I get and actually listen to the lecture. Apparently, it's such a rare occurrence that the entire classroom is staring at me by lunch. Still, break is break. Any momentary curiosity immediately halts at the first chime of the bell. Yahiko tugs my shoulder, his face still alight with a cheery grin. Lunch, cafe, the old gang? I still myself and looking straight into his eyes. Saw you on the train where Soji died. Yahiko freezes, his expression flickers for a single moment, almost too quick to catch. What happened? Why were you there? His face finds a stab of guilt wrenches through my stomach. I need to know who I'm talking with and who's talking. Oh, come on, man. If we don't wait too long, the lunch line will take forever. Hungry Overlord is not a happy Overlord. Oh, Hungry Overlord is not a happy Overlord. Yahiko. Well, I guess there's no forcing you if you don't want to come, even if you're a man. That's all for now. Quickly prances out of the room before I can slip another word in. Can't suppress a shudder of revulsion. The fact that Yahiko acting the same as he always does is terrifying. Moreover, I've done nothing to ease my fears about my lapse. I still have no clue of what ever happened yesterday while I saw a bloody body while I ran to Yahiko. You are disturbed. What happened? You are disturbed. What happened? I almost jumped at the sudden voice from behind. Ari seated on the edge of the table, munching quietly on a peach. What the fuck? Really? Where'd you come from? Classroom 2D. Well, I know that. She only tilts her head at me. Like a perfectly calibrated machine waiting for a simple command. Like a soulless doll ready to kill. No, I need to stop this. These are people I'm talking to, not machines. And they're not killers. I'm not a killer. They're just ordinary students at an ordinary school. Something is bothering you. I falter my words cold in my mouth. My thoughts are building up in my head, pounding incessantly, begging for exit. Should I talk with her? I don't see why not. Yeah, I had an interesting day. What happened? Well, I saw someone die. Maybe killed by my close friend. And when I was a jerk to the only person who stuck by me, then I went to the sketchy part of town. Went to the sketchy part of town where I saw a mutilated body, except I can't remember how because my brain is only half functional. Not much. She evaluates me for a moment from behind her peach. Let's go to the rooftop. What? She only gestures for me to follow her as she pops out of the classroom. Well, at the very least, I guess it's a better place to talk. Like most days, the rooftop is particularly empty. Ari plops down on the obscure corner, nibbling on a peach. Sit. I obligingly settle next to her. She pushes a peach into my hand. You're quiet. She states this placid, the irrefutable fact of a textbook. I only stare at the peach. Is this for me? Yes. I can eat it? Yes. Hesitantly, I bite into the fruit. It's succulent and soft. I don't realize how hungry I am until that moment. I had plenty chances to eat, but little appetite. The sobering thought brings me back to the moment. I look into the sky, idly blurring whatever comes to mind. Feels like life has been the same for years, and now everything's changing. I don't even know why. A worried smile pulls at my lips. I close my eyes and lean against the bench. Give me some alcohol. Let's drink our sorrows away. I remain still, waiting for me to elaborate. You know, when people are upset, they drink themselves to oblivion. That kind of thing. Great, right? Nah, that's the contribution to society. I still silent, discontorted. I open my eyes. Ari's nowhere to be found. She wouldn't have taken me serious, would she? Wasn't obvious that I was joking. Ari? Nothing. Quickly check my phone, no messages. Maybe she left for a different reason. Maybe she decided not to talk to me. Yum. Yeah. I whip around. Ari is behind me, hugging a bottle of sake in one arm and a bottle of vodka in another. Oh crap, she actually took me seriously. Where'd you get that from? Like, where'd you get that from? Like, never mind. How'd you get that in the school? Alcohol is strictly forbidden, and yet in the space of maybe a minute, she's managed to acquire some and smuggled it in. Yo, she a G. Yo, that's savage. You know, Ari, you get the savage. You gonna get the savage moment. Cause somebody, how did she really actually sneak in alcohol? Like, yo. But Ari only smiled slightly, holding both bottles in my direction. Drink. She looks so proud of herself. I can't find it in me to refuse. But alcohol, what am I supposed to do with this? Can you return it? You wanted to drink your sorrows away. Well, no, I wanted to get drunk. She suddenly sprints away towards the edge of the roof. Alarmed, I follow after her and watch it in shock as she manages to nimbly jump on the branches of the tallest tree. I can only assume that she managed to shimmer down the tree onto the ground because her small frame is immediately lost in foliage. Too alarmed to speak, I mindlessly walk back to where I sat before. Stare at the alcohol that's now in my possession. Wait, I have alcohol. I could get expelled. I could go to prison. I could. Here. Yeah! Where did she come from? Didn't I just see her jump in the tree? Take this. She pushes a Starman energy drink into my already full arms. If you mix this with the alcohol, you'll become intoxicated quicker. What? But you will feel alert, so you will want to drink more. Do not. I should have guessed that Ari would take my words at face value. But how does she even know all this? Wait. I don't want to get drunk. It was a joke. Joke? First of all, I'm not stupid enough to get drunk, especially given that my brain is only half functional as it is. Besides, it's illegal at my age, not that Irie seems to care. Okay, first things first. How do I get the alcohol out of school without anyone noticing? Guess I could just ask Irie, but that doesn't seem very fair to her, since I was the one who made her get in get it in the first place, unintentionally, of course. How'd she get it in? I know she can climb trees with ease, but maybe also went through the ventilation and sewer systems? But that's ridiculous, isn't it? Either way, the key lies in her hands. Alright, how did you... Dang. I watch in horror as the cork shoots out of the vodka bottle and sails into the... Oh my goodness. Sails over the railing, pummeling into the ground below. Ow! What the hell? I'm like, ow! He's like, what the hell? Oh. Well, crap. Is this a cork? Oh shit. I gingerly peer over the railing. A student is clutching the vodka cork. Spraying upwards, I hurriedly lean back before he can see me. Oh shit. Fantastic. And I thought this day couldn't get any better. Hey Teach, this cork came from the rooftop. Fuck. Is there a party on the rooftop? Not an official one. I went as the teacher storms into the class building. She'll be here any moment. Frankly, I turned to Irie, who's exponentially tasting the vodka. Irie, we need to get rid of this now. Like, clearly registers the urgency in my voice and promptly sets the vodka down and stares right at me. Throw it away? No, no, no. Just put it back wherever you got it from. Uh. She quickly hands the alcohol to me. I wasn't trying to steal it from you. Wait, what? Why are you? No. No, no, no. Put it back where you... Slam. The teacher stomps to the... Yo, you set me up, God. You set me up. You set me up. You set me up. Oh my goodness, Irie, I'm gonna kill you. I'm so happy I saved. I'm so happy I saved, yo. The teacher stomps to the rooftop as if she's searching for someone to kill. Jolted with panic, I make a vague shooing motion in Irie's direction before I leap out of the cover into plain sight. In plain sight. Professor! Crap. My voice cracked. Come on. Where are those make-believe skills? You! The teacher barrels in my direction, her eyes flailing. Did you see any students on this roof? No. So you meant that this cork came from you? She raises the cork with my shaking hands. Dang it, I should have made something up. I should have said that there were students, but they ran away. What's that? It's the only half-intelligent thing that came out of my mouth. Don't play dumb with me, young man. Where are you hiding it? I what? Come to think of it, why are you standing in front of this bush? What? I'm like, bush? What bush? She steps right. I follow to block her view. She weaves to the left. I mimic it. Okay, that was definitely suspicious. So, it's behind you, isn't it? What's behind me? You're digging your own grave, young man. Move aside. This is it. This is what all years of suffering through school have turned into. This is the one accumulation of my sucky week. It should be stupid. It should be trivial. Getting expelled from school? What does that matter in the face of 5 deaths? Or losing my friends? But what if I turn homeless? What if I enter the spiraling abyss of death? And I have to join the Yakuza? And I contract Tantalus during a job gone wrong. I suppose you're clear. She steps back from the bush. Surprisingly, it's empty. There's no sign of Irie nor the alcohol. Did she finally understand what I meant, or is she just taking it into a more terrifying purpose? The teacher suddenly whips her eyes narrow. Well, I apologize for suspecting you without any basis. She sounds about as apologetic as a toddler in a tantrum. He's like, y'all gonna give teachers tantrums. Y'all gonna give teachers tantrums. You teachers are a bunch of backup characters and backup... Let me chill. And background characters. It's like teachers get all tantrums. If you happen to find those irresponsible students who are in possession of alcohol, give them a message for me. They can run, but they can't hide. Then, just as abruptly as she entered, the teacher races from the rooftop, slamming the door behind her. I only sink to the ground, relishing the relief that washes through my veins. Like, I live another day. I'm so happy. What a ridiculous encounter. Yama. Yeah! Again, she appears as if from nowhere. This time, the alcohol is nowhere to be seen. I understood. I put them back. She's practically bursting with pride. Well, for Irie, instantly I pat her on the head. Thanks. She only nods placidly and continues to munch on her peach. Just curious, but where did you get that stuff from anyway? The vodka and sake. Cafeteria kitchens. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, yeah. See? I was like, wait a minute. You stole it from the cafeteria. They weren't using it. Well, it's still, yeah, like, why do they have it? It's still the school. It's illegal for minors to drink, and it's legal to steal. So must it be a double illegal for a minor to drink alcohol that's been stolen? Who would have ever thought of taking the kitchen stock? The idea is either genius, insane, or both. Come to think of it, how does Ari get her peaches? I swear that her stash is inextinguishable. Every time I see her, she has a new peach. It couldn't be. Hey Ari, by any chance? No way. This is ridiculous. Oh, this is ridiculous. Joking about alcohol, almost getting expelled. Peaches, endless peaches coming from nowhere. So, said Murph bubbles at me in a weary laughing ridiculous. Brain damage, memory lapses, bus accident, mutilated bodies, double-faced informants. Her and Ruri, her and Masato, Mr. Ryota, and Yahiko, and Azari as serial killers. And Ari as serial killers. My chuckles transform into an all-out hysterical fit. I struggle to breathe as my ribs ache beneath the instinctual heave of my lungs. It's crazy, all of it. What is funny? My throat aches as I struggle to master myself. Life. Life is hilarious. Ari inclines her head, quietly waiting. It's an invitation enough. Ever had a feeling where you feel like you know everything, but it just takes one moment and your whole world crumbles to pieces? Like LaRouge Lamparty? LaRouge Lamparty. Always LaRouge Lamparty. I'm being likened to a fictional character from a show. Sure, LaRouge Lamparty. He's a pretty cool guy, right? He kills people. That's a bit of a damper. I lace my fingers behind my head, staring into a nearby flower until my eyes begin to burn. I'm probably not any better. Rui and I got into an argument yesterday, and I was an idiot. I don't know what came over me, the kinds of things I was saying, I'd never thought them, not genuinely. We haven't fought like that, well, ever. Is that what death does? Does it make you become a completely different person? She seemed fine, normal. I thought she'd be okay. She didn't see it. Ari considers this for a moment before she speaks. Every word is insinuated deliberately. Perhaps she had problems. Problems she did not want to worry you with. My parents were the same. Your parents? They died. I feel the urge to say I'm sorry, but it sounds shallow in the gravity of the moment. I see. Ivy only nibbles at her peach. How? I don't realize how insensitive that question is until it's already out of my mouth. Thankfully, before Ivy can respond, the warning lights pings. I hurriedly get to my feet. Guess we have to head back to class. Ivy silently stands next to me. They fought. Every word seems labored, like it's painful to utter them. They fought? How does that explain how they passed away? There's a strong part of me that wants her to continue, part of me that's curious about this enigma. Known as Ari Hiriga. Something. Like, I really gotta learn how to say this girl's name, like, I swear. Oh my goodness, yo, this shit's already... Alright, so... That's enough craziness for now about Ari's past. Might just make things worse. Hey, you don't have to tell me, it's fine. I moved to the rooftop, keen on exiting before I cause any more trouble. It's better this way. My curiosity just leads to hurting people anyway. Iris silently follows me, staring at the peach cupped in hand. We part ways at the stairway. I'm not sure what to say, but at the very least, she doesn't seem angry at me, just thoughtful. I expect to spend the remainder of time by myself, but instead I find Mizaki waiting by my chair. Ah, Yama. Hi. Do you want to go somewhere with me? What, now? No, tomorrow. Of course, right now. Class is about to start. Are you seriously coming up with an excuse to stay in school? She's right. Normally I wouldn't mind. So, you're saying we're gonna ditch? I prefer the phrase, investing our time in other endeavors. So, ditching. You make it sound so ugly. As sudden as this may be, it might actually end up being kind of fun. So, the main question now is, do I ditch or stay in class? You know what? I should stay in class because, like, staying in class is the right thing to do, right? And then not only that, I can figure I'm ditching. Why not? It's not like I'm doing anything productive in school anyway. Fuck school. Waka flocka flame. Like, where were you thinking? She smiles brightly, gesturing to the door with both hands. He's like, no. I was like, he's like, stay in class. He said, chill with titties. Big old, he's like, get my studies, get some cutty. It's like, it says, study my class sheets or get in between sheets and get cutty. He's like, Simone, yo, let's go. Let me chill. I was about to go until a whole next Friday. She smiles brightly, gesturing to the door with both hands. You'll see. I blithely exit the classroom right as the bell sounds. As we make our way down the street, newfound excitement takes the place of anxiety. It's definitely a welcome change. She surprisingly lends me to GFC. We order and pick up our chicken. We slip into the nearest booth. I found this place the other day. The wings are really good. I know. I come here a lot, actually. Really? Well, not recently, because of the investigation, the lashes, the serial killings, Ruri, Misato, Yaiko, people who I used to be able to trust. And surprisingly, they're turning on me. Like I didn't see this. Like I didn't see this coming. Like for real. Like Ruri, I understand. Like I understand to a point that was somewhat Yama's fault, but it wasn't completely his fault. Like no, that was not completely his fault. Like Yama, that was not completely your fault. You had a lot to do with it, but it wasn't completely your fault. It's like you got this big point though that it's like, how's it that your one homie that's supposed to believe in you and all that, she's like bugging out, basically telling you can't do certain stuff because of this and that. It's like I understand sometimes it's like stupid decisions and you're being a friend by telling your friends you can't do certain stuff, but it's like if you don't reinforce that with positives enough, you get situations like that. It's like, yeah, you may not be able to do this one thing, but you know what? You're a good friend. You can do this. You can do that. It's like nobody stings people. When I say sting, I mean like has like good remarks, like good comebacks or whatever like at people like you do. Like nobody keeps their calm like you do. Like you keep your calm usually doing like the craziest of situations, or you're just like stuff like that. But anyway, that's where loyalty is like. Loyalty is on another thing. But I mean, I don't know exactly how much Yama's ever snapped on Ruri in life, but I doubt it's been that many times. Now that I think about it, when was the last time we all ate together? Has it really been that long? Or is my memory just that unreliable? Somehow Mizaki manages to catch the change in my face. She quickly leans forward, her attention fixated on me. Something's bothering you. I assume it has to do with your fight with Ruri. Wait, how do you know about that? Because she told me. Well, more like I forced it out of her. Her exasperation is quickly replaced with concern. So you're still having your lapses? She told you about that, huh? And about Misu. And that you almost drowned. So what are you going to do? Lecture me about that too? My response comes out harsher than I intend. Instead of getting angry, Mizaki only raises an eyebrow in bewilderment. You jumped into a river to save someone. Why would I lecture you? Because I didn't save him. Miki, because I couldn't even save myself. I just ended up being useless again. You're such a damn dumber. She suddenly shouts something incomprehensible, slamming her fist on the countertop. Everyone in the restaurant immediately stops to look at us. Do you know what I hate the most about you, Yama? The fact that you always bring yourself down. Yes, you could have died, but you tried anyway, right? You could have ignored him. You could have let that boy drown, and no one would have thought less of you because of your condition. It's not always about succeeding. It's about having faith in yourself. Her fingers curl on the edge of the table, an odd heaviness in her tone. Even with your condition, you're a lot more capable than you think, Yama. So please, don't ever say that. They're useless again. In response to her words, I can only remain stunned in silence. She's actually commended me, even though I had almost died? Even though I hadn't accomplished anything? Oh, wait, Yama. She's being what we call a friend, Ruri. Like, Ruri, where was this? Where was this? Like, where was this? It's like, matter of fact, Masato, where was this? It's like, yo, Yama actually tries. If anything, if any problem he has, and I can relate to Yama on this, if any problem he has is having more faith in himself. It's having more faith in himself. Like, shoot. It's like I'm working on that myself. But let me tell you. So Yama basically does try. It's just Mazato's on some Mazato's on some bitch shit. Yahiko's on some bitch shit. Like Rui's on some like lifetime mega like. So she comes back in his life. And you know what? No. We're gonna say this for another video. Let me get back into this. She's actually commended me, even though I've almost died, even though I hadn't accomplished anything. But to be completely honest, I almost feel a little touched. Finally realizing that her outburst had attracted the attention of many customers, Mizaki's face blushes red and she sinks back into her seat. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled at you like that. The pain in her voice is almost palpable as she had just slapped me across the face. It's fine. We should probably finish eating. Yeah. We direct our attention back to our food. For the next few minutes, we eat in awkward silence. I'm about to say something to break the tension until I notice Mizaki reaching for the KFC signature hot sauce. Miki? But before I can warn her, she's already drowning in her wings like it's no tomorrow. Isn't that spicy? The ketchup? That isn't ketchup. It's hot sauce. Oh, so it is. She merely shrugs her shoulder and continues eating, seemingly unaffected. You know, not even Misato can handle that. Misato must be a one then. She says teasingly, eliciting a chuckle from me. I'm pretty sure she's probably the only person who can beat Misato in an eating contest. I kind of want to see that, actually. By the way, have you seen the pat that I sent you? You sent me a pat. Have you been using patter recently? To be honest, no. She sighs, motioning me to hand over my phone. I obligingly do so. Apparently, our kimono commercial generated a lot of buzz. Oh, right. I was reading some comments, and you seem to have quite a few fangirls. What? What I tell you? What I tell you?
In the morning,
Ladies and gentlemen,
follow me, nigga.
What I tell you? What I tell you? Like, yo, I feel like I don't know if any of my black folks are watching this, if any of my hood folks are watching this. I feel like Stacy from like The Wood, yo. Like when homeboy get the girl at the dance and Stacy just chilling in the car and he just giving him that nod like, yeah, bro. Like I feel like that right now. But like anyway, let me continue this. And that's like the only, I think that's one of the disadvantages of streaming. It's like y'all don't get to see y'all won't get to see that to the actual episode. So it's like it's its advantages and its disadvantages. But anyway, fangirls, female fans, admirers, like girls that want to just bounce it for you. Why would I have admirers? Don't be so modest, Yama. I mean, you are attractive. I remember you saying something similar to Yahiko the other day. Oh, don't worry. I think you're much cuter than he is. Ooh.
in the morning,
Follow me, nigga.
Go Yama, go Yama, go Yama, go Yama, go Yama, go Yama. Get it, in it, in it. I know that should be a meme, yo. It's like when your one crush thinks you cuter than like some other guy that you thought she liked. You instantly like, I'm in there. Anyway, let's see. Why would she think I was worried? How can she say that so blatantly? How did we even get onto this topic anyway? Here, I'll read some of the comments to you. I'd rather not. He's so cute. I wonder if he has a girlfriend. I've never seen this actor before, but I like it. I like a lot. The acting was so good. Are they really a couple? This guy makes me question what. Oh shit. Oh my goodness, yo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, they supposed to be bad for that. Alright. This guy makes me question my sexual preference. I'm a dude, by the way. Wow. Have you ever? I think that should be enough. Feeling my face flush. I quickly lean over the table and snatch my phone out of her hands. She only grins at me in amusement. Don't tell me you're embarrassed. Of course not. Then why is your face red? I just don't have your tolerance for spicy food. She giggles at this, absorbing herself in her phone. Oh, on her own phone. You should seriously consider becoming an actor, Yama. It's not like I did that well. You did well enough to considering the circumstances. I can't help but feel a tinge of pleasure at her praise. If not an actor, then what? Probably just manage my parents' restaurant. She pauses, raising a questioning eyebrow at me. Here comes the managing your parents' restaurant isn't a real job. I didn't know you could cook. That's what she was surprised about? I'm decent, I guess. Can I be your first customer? Sure. You let me eat for free too, right? What? No way. Why not? Because you'll put me out of business. Like, for real. Put you out of business. I point to her empty plate. She seems to make the connection. Are you implying that I eat too much? I'm just saying that you have to pay full price. Otherwise, I won't profit. You definitely wouldn't be able to profit if your arms were broken. What escalated quickly. I like to have all my bones intact, thank you. Well, you shouldn't call a girl. A sudden shrill emanates from her phone, cutting her off mid-sentence. Hello? Oh, yes. I'm so sorry, sir. I'll be there right away. She quickly cuts the call, clearing her food from her counter. What's the rush? I'm late for my meeting. You have a meeting? Yes, with my manager after school. Ah. Quick, finish your food so I can leave. She suddenly grabs a wing and tries to shove it down my mouth. Oh, wow. Like, oh, God. What are you doing? Why don't you just go? Hey, it's bad luck to leave a restaurant by yourself if you're with someone. Where'd you hear that from? The internet, of course. I shouldn't be surprised at this point. Come on. Just bring my food with me. After fetching a food container for my wings, Saki drags me out of GFC's. Like, yo, really? Like KFC's though, my dude. Anyway, we stride to the warm, spring-tinted air. Mizaki turns to me, passing on a smile. Thanks for ditching school with me, Yama. No problem. No problem at all. Maybe we can do this again sometime. You planning on becoming a delinquent now? I'm eating at JFC. I miss enough class as it is. In that case, sure, I'd like to. I'm down. Until then, later. With that, Mizaki waves animatedly, hurrying off to work. It was nice. Honestly, spending time with her made me relax. I'm ready to head back to my apartment, but a sudden ping brings attention to my phone. Alright, so with that, viewers.
Follow me, nigga.
DJ Young Sean mixtapes.
Bitches say they wanna cuff me, I'm hip. Low-key, they just wanna fuck me, I'm hip. Niggas going broke, buying liquor, trying to get bitches drunk just to hit. Talking down on the hoe, but low-key, he in love with that bitch, I'm hip.